asking her not to forget the promise he had made before. Sometime later, Lin was already near his house. Inside his room, the boy lies down, mentioning that his body was very fragile. The next day, while going to school, his cousin calls him, asking him to explain to his classmates that the marriage with Yan Hui was not real. Then the protagonist says there was no need to explain what was false. As he was leaving, his cousin says he was very arrogant. Inside the classroom, his friend notices his presence, asking if he knew who that girl from before named Zhao Yutang was, mentioning that, incredibly, she was from his school. It seemed he had been through a lot since he lost his love, mentioning that the girl wanted to see him and he didn't need to worry because she wouldn't do anything to a guy. But before he could finish the sentence, with a threatening look, the protagonist watches him. Suddenly, he doesn't complete the sentence, mentioning that it wasn't Momo baby. Then a girl approaches the protagonist's table. That was Yan Hui, saying they needed to clarify things and he should say it was just a fake marriage. Lin's friend says she was going too far. After all, Lin Mo was just a boy and should have more compassion. The girl questions what that had to do with anything and if she liked the protagonist. Jumping into the conversation, the boy says that whether it was true or false, there was no possibility of him being with the girl, asking her to leave. Yan Hui says he was being too full of himself and didn't know how much that bothered her, so he should never say he would marry again. The boy in the background says Lin was very strong because he hadn't cried yet, and the other guy says that if it were him, he would leave school immediately. Then someone enters the room. That was the girl he had lost to before, accompanied by 2 more people.